r/black people Twitter. Oregonet says. A slow throttling squeeze. Included photo. Imgosphere for the Moon says. Action and reaction. Everyone thought Obama's election signified a brand new day for America. Then the Tea Party emerged and Republicans started sweeping local elections around the country. After that, Trump's election taught everyone that change isn't a one-way street. MEOW_ says. Nothing sends a message quite like electing a man who openly claims that our only black president is from Africa. Jeannie Yusuf Love 74 says. And all of the Tea Party idiots claimed it had nothing to do with Obama being black. Meanwhile, the original Tea Party was protesting taxation by England. Edit, tea was being made cheaper by England, which affected the American economy, but would have impacted our ability to pay the tax bill owed to England. But I oversimplified, which literally had nothing to do with what they were angry about. I don't know what's more frightening, post-Trump, the fact that Trump managed to reverse so much progress, environment, taxes, or that it got worse after he left because of the people he inspired to implement worse legislation. Namfluence says. Someone said as gross as corporate pride is, it's also a good litmus test for how safe it is out here for the LGBTQ+ community. Once the bigots started getting bolder and dealing with less consequences, the flags would drop, and it would be the sign that it's open season again. Malcolm Kniffer quote says. Reconstruction really isn't a good comparison at all beyond the progress/backlash aspect. This is simultaneously downplaying the tragedy of the end of Reconstruction, while also playing into the kind of icky tendency some people have to compare any social evil to something that's happened to black/Jewish people, to give it a sort of stamp of legitimacy. Techigal9 says. Well, this sounds like the middle of the Reconstruction period, where threats of violence become actual violence again. Where you have white citizens councils control school boards and towns to remove and sanitize history. Sure Satisfaction 479 says. That response has the ability to see into the future and call it like future generations will also see it. That foresight is incredible. r/black people Twitter. He says. You got a pulse? Cool. OTW. Included photo. Rucher_Ignatova says. I swear, at 22 the last hour before bar closes was like the last 2 minutes of the game. At 33, I'll just call a prostitute and stop and get Wendy's after. Brebensk says. All I have is service providers now. PM_me_tits_and_tats says. Please, just a little human interaction to take the edge off. Kenny_pterodactyl says. When I was about 17 I lowered my standards to female, fat ass, laughs at my jokes. I honestly don't care about anything else. Headbud Mibabimoma says. Those standards still seem a little high NGL. Wanton_soup_1989 says. This post is from 2020 when nobody could go out because of COVID. No wonder he's desperate for interaction. Dariel6 says. My guy is even offering a free ride, oh man. Necessary_board 1463 says. Nobody knows my sorrow. Boneal 171 says. I feel like I have just no friends. I'm 25 and I talk to my boyfriend every day and I Snapchat some of my girlfriends, but we never seem to have time to hang out because of work or other commitments. r/black people Twitter. Imjustratordomajob says. Meanwhile, these corporations have been playing in our faces since the pandemic began. Included photo. @sharp_cactus_ says, I've been avoiding checking my bank account so I don't get depressed. It's working. Crimson Menace 1 says, that only works until the bank has to start contacting you. Crimson Menace 1 says, I think, in part, it's because social media is a hell of a drug. No one is going to post the time they had to eat 2-minute noodles for a week before payday. So, instead you see all of your friends living this cool life. Trust me, I have seen videos of parties I was present for and trust me, it wasn't that lit. Honestly, focus on yourself and avoid people who try to insult you for just trying to survive the 2020s. Starfish_hero says, the loudest people calling others broke be the brokest. BLK_ick_Dalton says, everybody is one flat tire away from being evicted. Act accordingly. Forlivel Clover says, have you looked at what a new car costs? Unless things changed and basic ass Honda Civics are now premium, they want $600 a month, and that's with money down. Everyone should be able to afford a Civic or Camry, but then insurance comes in and says sorry, people in your city steal cars, so give me $300 a month. Veronique Minster says, I put off buying a car before the pandemic and now can't fathom that a Civic is going for $30k. The only ones I can find for MSRP are salvaged. I know it's bad when my C's telling me to drop my man and find a millionaire cause I have the best shot. Depressing as hell. Jmoni81 says, not all broke. Most corporations are reporting record-breaking profits, breaking the previous record set last year, so someone is getting money still. It's just not any of us. Dablick Main says, I make the average salary in my state and I just got a second job because my financial situation isn't sustainable. I'm paycheck to paycheck, but I can't actually save money. r/black people Twitter. Motor Minotalks says, happy Pride Month to me. Included photo. Epic Mouse Story says, no, why are you as a man staying in a hotel instead of fashioning your own shelter from leaves and sticks? Iron Chef Dominican says, why are you as a man building your shelter instead of raiding and claiming occupied homes? Need_Vizine says, this is the way. Roll_another_please says, I'm just checking out so that bill don't hit my shit for extra time damn. Pagent says, that's a random correlation. If you don't pull your Aureus apart that means you have a foot fetish. What? Afrotricity says, we gotta find a better way to tease MFS who take bourgeoisie social expectations too seriously than homophobia. Motor Minotalks says, is bourgeoisie to not check out? Afrotricity says, no, it's like Judas saying he's too cool to do the formal checkout process and just bounces, and it's spouty/corny to stick around for all that. Some people do be doing too much for the sake of formality, but it's not that deep either lol. Like a MF that goes out of their way to ask for a salad fork. Lubs14 says, I agree. It's like niggas that brush their teeth. It's like what are you brushing your teeth for nigga? You trying to give head? Frick out to here with your fresh breath smelling ass. Mickey Anonymous says, homophobia aside, yeah right don't check out anymore I just leave when I'm done. At most call down if there's any incidentals. If late checkout is needed I directly ask housekeeping. Kangaroo says, oh, we are just saying random bullshit now? Tipping your waitress is a form of infidelity. Butterscotch Much 5162 says, if you make the bed before you leave, you're gay. Bloodbath and Bian says, fellas, is it gay to be polite? r/black people Twitter. Wild Iceberg says. Testing out his seal eggs. Included photo. Claudius Germanicus says. Oh boy. MT_marzipan_237 says. This meme is going to kill me, I swear. Kipapal says. Those kids that hyped him to jump definitely got a stern talking to. 499 and 2000s_ says. Go ahead and log out for me, baby. Joe_Macca says. The white people on board had powdered wigs and hats with buckles. Acrobatic Curve 3965 says. A Calin from the Lord, I reckon. Elegant_pitch_8991 says. Thanks for making me look like a fool in public. Weird_vegetable_4441 says. No, I adore you for this. Bootstraps_bootstrap says. That's an old Jungle Cruise joke. I love it. Tick Tick Boom 45 says. Something only a white child would do. Or a key one says. Badumtis. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.